Hi, you guys. This is part two to the brunch that I'm fixing. We're fixing Kiana's special French toast. We're also fixing cheese eggs, and we're fixing hot pork sausage as well as scrappers. We also sided it with some apple carrot juice, and let's begin. I've already did the French toast, and if you look down, you can see that. With our French toast, we use what most African American family uses in their home. And you may remember this when you was little, and all markets don't sell it anymore, but we use pink syrup. So that's for the French toast. And did you show that? That's the French toast. I'll also give you an overall view of the entire meal once it's done. Right now, very quickly, it's self-explanatory, but I'm going to show you despite that. We're going to make our cheese eggs. Now, I'm not going to cook these. I'm just going to mix them all together, mix all the ingredients, so that we can put this aside and go ahead and fix our sausage and our scrappers. To kill two birds with one stone, I'm just going to go ahead and use two frying pans. One for the scrapple, one for the sausage. That way we won't have to wait for both of those to get done. We'll just go ahead and do it at the same time. Now when you're fixing this much, like I said in other videos, you don't have to give large portions, just a little bit of everything. That's how we do it, just so we have a variety. Inside of this, you're just going to add a little bit of salt, a little bit of black curd ground pepper, which you don't have to use a lot of because it's curd ground pepper. Just a tad to the accent, a tad. And you're going to mix this all together. And what we're going to do is add our shredded cheese. Now, with our shredded cheese, whenever I don't use it all, I just go ahead and put it in an air-tight container because that extends the life of it before it goes bad. And we're going to add that into the mixture as well. As for this cheese, this is just a 4-cheese Mexican blend. And I don't measure, but I know, because I've been cooking for a long time, that that's enough. Mix that together inside of a melted a pan with some grease or some butter. We're going to stand over top of these and stir these constantly. And it should be done within like 2 or 3 minutes. Now I'm going to put that aside because we're going to fix that last so our eggs will be hot. Now we're going to proceed to cutting our scrapple. And I'm going to show you how you can make this without it popping up in your face because scrapple does have a tendency to do that. That's why a lot of people don't like to fix it. And you want to be precise with scrapple because you want to cut it at a certain thickness because then if you don't, it'll burn and then it'll all be all hard and crusty and it won't have any substance to it really. So you want to definitely cut it at a certain thickness. And the key ingredient that I use so that my scrapple doesn't pop and doesn't stick to the pan and it comes out not mushy and not in chunks, it comes out in little pieces just like you see it as I'm cutting it, is flour. You want to drench this in a little bit of flour, very little, because it will change the taste slightly, so you don't want to use a lot of flour. Okay? So you just want to do this. Coat it on every angle. That's all. And then you're just going to put this in a pan that has a little bit of grease. You want to definitely make sure it's covering the entire pan though, but you don't want to deep fry this. This is not something that you want to deep fry. So I'm just going to show you a couple of pieces to cut, because I need you to make sure that they're cut at precise pieces or thickness. Show you now. And when I just did the French toast recipe, you can add milk to that. I didn't, because it really, if you fix it the way I did it, you really won't miss it. Plus, it's yet another ingredient you have to have. I have milk, but I'm just showing you that you really don't have to have it. And that's the sizes that you want. Again, you want to flour. And a lot of people don't even know what this is. A lot of people don't like the taste of it. And also a lot of people don't like the really fact that they know what it is. Not going to get into that. But a lot of old school people know what this is. And that's it. You just want to, like I said, make sure it's covered with a little flour. That just saves your face from getting popped in your arms. And besides that, it does give it the ability not to stick. Because you will have problems with it sticking if you don't use it. And if you don't use a really, really good pan. You can also bake this, but I like it better fried. But in your home, you can do what you like. I'm just giving you ideas and suggestions. And a lot of people just like to enjoy eating cook. Later on today, I'm going to cook meatloaf. I've never done that on camera for you guys, with a tomato sauce, mozzarella cheese, and hot. We'll probably be making homemade mashed potatoes. If I won't be making that, I'll be making macaroni and cheese. And we'll probably be making corn on the cob to go with that. And maybe some cornbread. So make sure you'll tune into that. I probably won't upload that today, but I'm uploading these today. So I hope you enjoy it. How many minutes here?
7:40.
And we finished coating our scrapple. And now we can begin to fry. So I will come back and show you guys the end results. I do have some hot pork sausage to make. And just FYI, if you find that mild sausage is on sale, but you really prefer the hot, you can buy the mild. And a secret that you can use to make it into hot or spicy sausage is crushed red peppers. Because that's basically, in essence, that's what they use to make sausage from mild to hot. So, thank you all for viewing. Hope you tune in for the end results of everything. I'm pretty sure the family will love this. I don't do it that often, but when I do it right and I do it big. So, love you all. Make sure you comment, rate, subscribe. Be blessed.